Hi, guys, and welcome back to my Patreon. If you're looking at this, this is going to be your weekly horoscope forecast for this coming week. I hope everybody again is doing well. I'm going to be using the oracle cards, and I'm going to be doing it just as a collective reading, messages that everybody, all the signs need to know, and then we'll be breaking it down by by elements, by signs. So it's a two-part reading here, and we're going to see what messages come through for you guys. Hope all of you are doing well. We're already mid-January. Can you believe that? Time has gone by so quickly. It's just going by really, really quickly, really fast. All right, so let's see what comes up for you guys. So the first card I get is knowledge. Seek knowledge. I feel like overall as a collective, a lot of you are going to be spending this week like reading, maybe watching YouTube videos, brushing up on your spiritual knowledge, and that kind of feeds your soul as well. Don't worry, be happy. The dolphin connecting with a body of water this week. Some of you maybe go out to a lake, go fishing, go to the beach. I know it's kind of cold in some areas, but it could just be you just I think spirit is like saying just don't worry so much. Sensuality, express your sensuality. They want you to express that, not to be afraid of feeling who you are on a deeper level. And then your friendship, nurture your relationship. So this week with retrograde really approaching, I feel like it's all about you nurturing the friendships that you have and the connections that you have and knowing that everything is going to be good. Dragon, discover your courage. So they want you to literally like just be brave. Don't worry about, what is coming up or what's going to come up, etc. They want you to just be, good. And then confrontation, pick and choose your battles wisely is what I feel like what spirit is saying. So basically, don't get upset with things that are outside of your control, or you may have someone around you that is pushing your buttons and they want you not to take that personally or to let that affect you on a deeper level. Leadership, set your goals. So again, set your goals, make sure that your intentions are good and you're operating out of your highest and greatest good, this week. All right, so that was the collective reading just to get started for all of you Patreon members. And now we're going to get into the actual meat of the reading, which is breaking it down by sign. So as in tradition, I'm going to start off with my air sign. So if you're a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, this is going to be your horoscope for this week. Again, if you are a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, this is going to be your horoscope for this week. So let's see what comes up from Spirit, what they have to say. All right, the first thing we have here is transformation. So things can feel a little chaotic this week if you're listening to this. I'm also planning on putting this on YouTube this week just for promo, just so you know. But things feel a little chaotic. You may feel like a little out of balance, but this is a card of change, transformation. It's coming this week. The Two of Swords is a crossroads. So you could feel like you're at a crossroads. The future maybe scares you, something that's coming up that you want to know the outcome of could be scaring you on some level. The Death card is about rebirth. It's like a release and ending. So this week, like you may be ending something. It could be finishing up a project, finishing up a relationship. If some of you are going through those kind of changes, it could be a divorce that's ending or the inception of something that you're about to end and start new. King of Pentacles, security. This is what I think money is on everybody's mind right now. It is income tax season here in the USA, but I think this is also on a greater level speaking about, after the holidays, a lot of you air signs spent a lot of money and, where your money is now, where it's coming. Romance, a lot of focus on romance. Love is in the air. We're approaching the month of February. Love is in the air. And the past is in the past. They want you to leave the past in the past. I think a lot of us air signs are holding on to certain elements of the past, or perhaps you feel like the past is still very much in the present, and they want you to let go of that. The Empress is nourishment, so you're nurturing your body, your soul. This is like giving birth to a new you this week too. Listen to your inner voice. Listen to that inner intuition. That's the high priestess. That's exactly what you need to know for this week if you are an air sign. All right. So now we're going to get into my fire signs. So if you are an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius, this is going to be your horoscope for this week. And remember, you can catch these videos on my Patreon. If you're not a member yet, go ahead and subscribe. It's www.patreon.com. That's patreon.com/psychic medium Ray. And the link is going to be in the comments section. So be sure to check that out. It's also in the description box. All right. So this week, if you're a fire sign, the Ace of Cups, satisfaction. This is a cup of marriage in the future, but this is a talking about like you having connections and doing things that literally are coming to fruition. They're on the point, on the verge of that. Ace of Pentacles, financially, you will grow. Things will get better, but you have to believe, you have to work hard for that. It's not something that's just going to be that you earned it and it shows up at your doorstep. No, you have to work hard for that. The Queen of Swords is independence. This is like a lot of you stepping more into um, your independence and being okay with that this week in particular. I do feel like some of you fire signs can fall in on the scope or on the magnitude of codependency with other people. Even though you are pretty much independent, you can feel sometimes like your independence is taken from you. So this is a reminder to stand in that. The Eight of Cups is you walking away from something. It may be like walking away from a career, walking away from a toxic situation or friendship. And the Emperor is structure. This is what you want. This is represents the divine masculine within you, because we all have divine masculine and feminine. Education, kind of like furthering your studying on something, studying or researching, but also educating yourself about a decision, educating yourself about a choice that you need to make, like doing the research. And the Magician is like, you will, whatever it is that you're wanting to do or what you're wanting to implement over the next couple of months and weeks, you're going to do that. And you're going to do it well. The Four of Wands is celebration. So again, there is reasons to celebrate coming up soon. Good energy this week. I'm surrounding my fire signs. All right, now we're going to get into my earth signs. So if you are a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, this is going to be for you. Again, if you're a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, this is going to be for you. Right, so let's get into this week's horoscope forecast and let's see what's coming up from Spirit for you. All right, so the first card that I get this week for you guys is the Star card. This is a card of inspiration. This is a card of hope. When I see this come up in a reading, it basically means that there is hope, that there is a good future coming. The King of Cups is support. Just remember that you have people around you, or a divine masculine presence of somebody that is going to support you, someone that does love you unconditionally. And then we have here the Eight of Pentacles. So you are working hard to perfect your craft, to perfect your career. Again, this is all about like working hard and dedicating. The Nine of Swords tells you that you have some things going on in your mind. You don't sleep well at night. You may feel like you've gone through some kind of trauma, or this week, you're prone to like stress, being just stressed out by people around you, maybe your own family. And it's okay. Remember, when you do that, to ground your energy. Seven of Pentacles is vision. So again, this is about your finances. I think that a lot of you are worried about your finances if you are an earth sign. And then educating yourself, I think is a good thing. And the Lovers card, decisions. Some of you are beginning to feel something for someone. You may already be in a relationship, and know that relationship will bring you wealth. Like, but you have to take a chance. The Lovers card is like there's a chance of new love. It doesn't always mean like a partnership between two people. It can also be your love for your craft, for your career, for your um, for what you do. And then the Ten of Swords, which is conclusions. Some of you could be feeling a little betrayed this week, or feeling like things are not coming out, or you kind of have some insecurities, and you feel like somebody like you like perhaps is doing something behind your back, or, and again, you don't have the full magnitude, but you can be in your thoughts a lot and over analyze things and think that you have the right assumption of something, but you don't. Ace of Swords here is understanding. So try to be understanding, like I said, in your relationships, in your decisions this week, because again, we are in the Mercury retrograde shadow. And with Mercury retrograde approaching quickly, it's not a time to start jumping to conclusions. All right, so next, finally, the last set of signs that I'm going to be reading are my water signs. So if you're a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, this is going to be your horoscope for this week. Again, if you're a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces, this is going to be your horoscope for this week. So let's see what comes up from Spirit for you guys. I'm excited. Let's see. Let's see. All right. First card for you guys is the Ten of Cups, completion. This is about like fulfillment. This is about like some of you feeling like you finished the week and throughout the whole week you get things done. You have enough time to spend with your family, you planning for your family. The Star card is hope again, inspiration. You get inspiration from other sources, from people around you, maybe from shows, maybe from social media. The Five of Cups is grief. Some of you may be mourning something, feeling a little heavy about things, thinking about the past. But the Ten of Pentacles is wealth. Ten of Pentacles is happiness. This is like talking about better times up ahead, not only this week, but in the weeks to come for you. And the Five of Swords is about revenge. Remember not to do anything, revenge, in that vibration of revenge or anger. Um, there is focus on somebody that you want, or maybe a relationship that you're in or you will be in soon. The Lover's card comes up to highlight that. And then you ask if that person is loyal, and Spirit is saying yes, loyalty is there. All right. So don't doubt that. But the Nine of Swords is past trauma that you've been through, still kind of makes you doubt certain situations or overthink things. And it's like you self sabotage yourself in some way. The Page of Pentacles is about prospects. So again, good energy about the future coming up. Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Again, all creative. The Wands is a very creative suite. So again, I feel like there's good energy surrounding you when it comes to your work, when it comes to like goals. Maybe you're in college, maybe you're working on your master's, maybe you're working on your doctorate. Whatever it is, there is a potential for you to, you know, have what you want. You can have it all. But this week in particular, it's like having a plan, working through that, working through your emotions, making sure you're coming from a very stable place. But anyways, that was your reading. Sending big angel hugs. And don't forget, if you haven't followed me on Patreon, if you haven't joined my Patreon, it's only $10 a month. And I do provide special access videos like this on there, that is not going to be exclusive content. It is exclusive content to Patreon members, but it won't be, publicly put on my YouTube channel. So be sure to check that out. Many blessings and love and light. And I love you guys. Bye.